Yeah, hi guys. Pete Braintelix. Welcome to week 4 of our journal update. Things are going pretty fast, but today we're going to look about. Last week we looked at setting up the website. Today we're going to look about our first affiliate product we want to promote. Now, the good thing about the ClickBank Profit Club is that they've already sorted that out. So when you join, you get a simple 3-step process that does literally take a few moments to fill out. And once you've done that, you can get your affiliate link and start to promote your product. So the 3 steps is to create your ClickBank account if you don't have one, activate your ClickBank Profit Club funnel, which is pretty simple to do, and then begin learning how to drive traffic. And that's really how it's all about. So instead of wondering what product do we sell, how do we go about it, John's already got that in place in the ClickBank Profit Club. Remember that what we're doing at the early stages is all we're trying to do is to get an understanding of how this system works and what are the things you need to do. So it's a perfect thing to get underway with. What we've done here with our first post is we offered a bot to work out if affiliate marketing was right for people or not. And I'll show you that at the end, what we created there, so you can have a look at what we've done. But it's really up to you how you promote that link. There's got to be 101 ways, and John goes through those ways on the introduction and the training that you will get at the startup. And so it's not about everyone copying everyone. There will be for every network or affiliate marketer, there'll probably be 50 different ways you can promote it. But as long as you get out the blocks with something, that's a good thing to do. And the next thing that John talks about is that when you've got your product, you only select one traffic source to use to promote that product in the beginning. You don't want to be trying to juggle 10 different traffic sources, especially if you're not used to driving traffic to an offer. Now, we chose to keep it pretty simple when we used our Facebook business page with our Braintelix to put our posts on, to then get organic traffic back into the post, and then to get them to take the bot that we've got set up. And I suppose what's important, and I heard this comment from someone, they said, I've only got X people on my channel. So I want you to explain exactly where we started when we got underway with this. Is I think we had 4 people following us on Facebook. We only had 2 people following us on YouTube and 0 people following us on Instagram. So we weren't too worried about the numbers that were following us. That didn't worry us. Every new channel or new option you've got, they all start at 0. So don't get concerned because no one's following you. Our goal here was just to focus on putting out quality, and then to get the followers after we provided the quality or the value to the people that were following. I think the key takeaway here was just to get started. So what you get with the ClickBank Profit Club, you get a free entry. You can go in there for free. It takes a few seconds to sign up. It costs you nothing. You can start promoting your product pretty well straight away. You can grab the banners and stuff you need as well to do that. And it means that you can get out the gate for very minimal cost. There is no real upfront costs, and you can start to put things together. And you start to get a feel for what you do, because later on we'll show you some of the other sites that we're looking at building for affiliate marketing and the approaches we're going to have for them. But for now, that's really important to understand, that just to get started, dip your toe in the water and go from there. Now, next week we're going to go in depth about how we're then using Facebook to increase or leverage the number of followers we're getting. And I'll show you before on this video, we'll have a look at the bot page we put up, so you can just have a look at that. And I will also show you before we click out of today's video a Facebook page. Now remember, couple of weeks ago, we started with 4 followers. So we'll come back to that in a moment. So this is the page where people come if they want to do our blog. And it's quite simple. When you come here, you'll get a little bot pop down here in the bottom right corner. And you can then do the assessment. So it's pretty simple. And we've used John's banner. Actually, I'll just pause this. I'll show you on the website. This probably gives you a better look at it. You can see the page there. We've used John's banner, so you get those when you log in. We've set the background to be the same colour as the banner. That gives us that pop-off feel, or that feel that the image is popping out of the thing. We haven't gone in and gone rah-rah, join up or whatever. And you can see down underneath my little image here, you've got the start assessment button where people can start to do the bot and to see if they'll be aligned. Now, these bots have got 27 different outcomes in them. The questions are all mixed up, and so it'd be pretty rare that you would go through this and have the same answer. But it's important, if you do it, that you do answer the questions correctly, and it will give you a very accurate interpretation or answer. So if you're on the site and you can see we can go to the toolbox, and we've got the assessment in the toolbox now, and you can go to the toolbox, grab the assessment, run through it and just test it out and see if affiliate marketing is for you if you're interested, and that's your choice. What we'll do now is we'll pop over and just have a quick look at our Facebook account, and then we'll wrap it up for today, and then we'll come back next week and we'll talk in a bit more depth about how we're going to building more volume and people come into this business. Okay, so here we are on our Facebook page. Now remember, a few weeks ago we started with 4 likes or 4 followers. We're now at 52. So that's not too bad. We're happy with that, and I think we can sustain that and continue that. And like I said, next week we'll cover how we're doing this, what we're doing, how that connects to our Instagram account, how it will also connect with our YouTube account as well. And so this is our first traffic source. It's just organic. We will be taking on paid traffic as we move forward, but we're just trying not to get ahead of ourselves. We're just doing some stuff that we know that probably will work. And so there's some of our results at this stage. So look, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate that. Look forward to seeing you next week. And hopefully you will get this video. We're now trying to schedule the YouTube, the blog or the journal and the Facebook to all sort of update at the same time on a Sunday. So hopefully that will come through. If it doesn't, well, we'll blame me, and we'll try and get it right again afterwards. Cheers, guys. Stay well and chat soon. If anyone's got any questions, please feel free to drop a message or drop a message in one of the chat options. Cheers.